Welcome everyone. My name is Magdalena and I invite you to my new initiative, Retrospective Perspective, where I would like to share with you some thoughts, some inspirational messages that are coming and going within my mind. I hope that I will bring you some ideas for you, for strengthening you, for guiding you, for even provide you with some positive spirit vibes for a day, for a week. I'm planning to bring that on a weekly basis. I will commit myself on every Monday. Monday is a beautiful day. And today, as the first one, I want to talk about grow. We all, as women, are having different circumstances in our life. We are driven by different values, different beliefs, most probably those factors that creating our idea for life will be falling into our overall cognitive map. But there will be still this element of growth wherever we are, either we are 20, 30, 50 or 60. To maintain a healthy and to create this contentful life that will add the value to our daily existence, this grow should be there. And it does not have to be big. It can be a small step that will lead us to developing different perspective, which eventually will lead that we will grow our perception on the things that are surrounding us. Today, this fast-running world is so sometimes incredibly scaring. And this would be the subject for another conversation. But really, in the world, when we are looking on the things that are happening, then in surrounding us environment, the qualities of the relationships among the people, qualities within the families have changed over the years so much. Why word grow? The grow, it's actually known as one of the models within the coaching business area. Interpretation or concept for this model is G for goal, R for the momentum of identifying the realities where we are standing in currently. O is for the opportunities. So we are defining what kind of opportunities we have that they can bring us closer to reach our goal. And W stands for the will. How much I'm willing to commit to reach my goal. And within the whole process, while we are especially identifying those realities and focusing later on the opportunities, we narrowing our thoughts towards one or two opportunities as resources we want to use for our success, to reach our goal in a successful manner. So I was thinking that this model can be very nicely redesigned for different structures, for different purposes. And this is why I'm bringing this to you to discuss from the different perspective on grow. So what about redirecting the lens from outside world to inside me? Concentrating on ourselves and our ability, how we are compromising ourselves in different aspects in life. Either this is home, work, motherhood, parenthood, familyhood, and so on and so on. And what about guiding ourselves to the path that actually we are afraid of? And while we are falling into this pattern of compromising, we will most probably quite often, in few areas, we will fall into sacrificing. And while we are driven by this sacrifice will, we will develop in us this kind of element of unhappiness. Then comes the memory about our dreams. what we wanted to do, what we can't do. This will be our fear. We will start to justifying we can't because A, B, C, but this will be our fear. Why not to face it and unwrap it from these years of selfishness? I would rather say, selfishness. Selfishness because we ignore ourselves. So unwrap it, face it, and just roll the sleeves up. And instead to justify why not to do that, we should realize that actually we are filling ourselves up with imaginative stuff, which increase even our fear. But this fear is an outcome of ignoring ourselves for years sometimes. So we had G, we had R, and now open. Open our eyes. And the first thing that we should be aware is just to be glad the way how we are and what we have around. And one will say, oh, it's easy to say because you have this and I don't have that. No, as long as you hear me, it means you have access to internet. This is already enough blessing and enough resource for you to find the alternatives for you. How you can reach, how can you reach your goal? How can you beat your fear? W. And I bring this letter to the word woman, because I find woman as the best creature that makes sense to everybody else's existence. Without woman, we wouldn't have all this beauty that we are having around in this world. So this is the power that we are having. This is the power that we are having in us, and we shall not forget about that. So what will be your goal? What will be your fear for this week? Pick it up on your own. Write one. And you don't have to achieve it by the end of the week, by the end of the month, by the end of the year. But keep your focus on it, that you want to bring it up to life. Thank you, God bless you, and wish you a beautiful week.